Looking at the 2021 accessory guide, I think we're all excited about how many accessories Ford has brought to market. It certainly makes our job a lot easier now that we have the choices we need to keep our customers satisfied. The quality, the fit, the finish, the robotic trimming, those are all important factors, but it's really their patent called the Superbolt technology. It is the only flare from Ford accessory that offers you an attachment point on the body. We find it's critical because with any sand, dust, salt, the dirt that gets behind that rubber gasket on other makes of flares, we're noticing a lot of damage to the factory paint, and that costs me a lot of money and some dissatisfied customers. So we solved that with the Superbolt program. What they mean about the Superbolt, you have to turn it around to look at it, but as you already know, any of the pocket style flares that have these fake bolts, if you will, they just thread into a nut on the other side and they simply are just there for decoration. But that is not the case. They are actually a patented, very, very physical attachment point, and it stops this rubber gasket from vibrating and chafing the dirt right through the clear coat, right through the paint, right down to the bare aluminum in this case. These are a stainless steel thread bolt that goes into a brass thread rather, and they are stuck to the body on these points here from this automotive grade adhesive. They stop the flare from moving. You not only have the factory attachment points, as most flares of course will, inside the factory fender flare, but all of these bolts provide an attachment point all the way along the outside of the flare, and that stops that flare from moving. It's really, really critical. And the new 2021 F-150, as you know, has this body line that is stamped right into the aluminum on both the front and rear fender. Their flare just keeps that design DNA that the Ford designers put in the vehicle, so it keeps it there with this deep recessed sort of crease inside the fender flare. The mud flap, factory molded in mud flap, it gives you extensive coverage to stop from those all-terrain or mud terrain tires spitting up those stones along the side. You choose the right offset of wheel, matches the distance of the flare, gives you a great look, but then it gives you this added protection. You don't have to worry about how am I going to fit a mud flap on there with protecting your side of your body. So that's another key point that we really like with the air design flares. Now, one thing that I think is really important because it's not clearly laid out is the finish on the flare. The flare actually already comes painted, and that is, this happens to be a Ranger cab spoiler, but the finish that it comes with, it comes ready to put on with this Mankiewicz, a scratch-resistant OEM-quality painted finish. It is a really nice finish, and then all of the body parts that you can get from Ford licensed accessories, be they the flare, be they the hood scoop, be they the cab spoiler, if they happen to be made out of urethane, one's made out of ABS vacuum formed, you're not going to get inconsistent finishes. In fact, this satin finish is a great match for the rest of the satin trim on the F-150. In closing, the fact that we can residualize it now with the Ford credit lease is just a game changer, as the Superbolt attachment point was a game changer when these first came out back in 2015. Look at the rest of their body kit and their pieces. I think they're all excellently designed and really suit the design DNA of the new F-150.